I need to try this. When my grandmother went to China a long time ago, she actually tried dragon's beard. And I remember her telling me about it when I was younger, and I just saw this video, so it is a sign I need to make this. Okay, so we start with 1 cup of sugar, and now half a cup of water. Now one of our last ingredients is 2 tablespoons of corn syrup. Okay, and now we add a tiny bit of food coloring. And now using our spoon, we're going to mix this all together until our sugar has melted. Okay, and now we are melting the mixture together. Okay guys, and now we have our very bubbly syrup. We're going to let this cool down for a second and pour it into our mold. And for this you should use a donut mold, but because I don't have one, I've made a little DIY and I've tried 2 kinds in case one doesn't work. Now for the boring part, we wait 1.5 hours to 2 hours. Once the mixture's cooled completely, then we can stretch it out, and you can stretch it up to 60,000 times. So stay tuned for my next video where I'm going to be stretching my cotton candy out and trying.
Give me 1 margarita, I'ma open my legs. Give me 2 margaritas, I'ma give you some head. Give me 3 margaritas, I'ma put it in my puss. Give me 4 margaritas, I'ma put it in my tush. Give me 5 margaritas, I'ma get some fun. Give me.
Okay, I tried to make this yesterday and it didn't work. I had all of the ingredients, I did everything right, but because you guys wanted it so early, I then didn't let it cool down completely. I took it out of the mold early and it just snapped. So I ended up with this thing that was nearly there but not quite. But you know me, if we fail, it's fine, we'll try again. Okay, so first up for the main ingredient, a cup of sugar. We're using our mini pan because I have a feeling if I use my mini pan, I might just have better luck. And now half a cup of what we're made of, which is water. Now you need 2 tablespoons of glucose syrup, so I feel like this might actually be what I did wrong. I am just guessing, but I'm adding a little bit more because I feel like this gives it the stretch. And the one thing I didn't add yesterday was vinegar because I read it was for the flavor, but you never know, it could actually be something to do with making it correctly. Now some food dye. Okay, and now with a teaspoon, we're gonna mix it all together and just make sure we dissolve all of the sugar until we have our good syrup. Okay, so we have our BTEC mold. I don't actually know what BTEC means, but I think it means rubbish. So we have our rubbish mold. And now time for the risque part. We're gonna pour the mixture in, and we need to do a bit on both sides so it doesn't go underneath. Okay, as you can see, it's leaking a little bit, but that's fine. We're gonna pour all of our mixture in like so. Wow, that's a lot. Okay, so to be honest, this looks 10 times better than yesterday's already. But for my impatient people, we can't put this in the fridge. We have to let it cool down by itself. And it has to come to room temperature. So I'm gonna sit here staring at it until it's completely cooled down to room temperature, and then I'll be back with a part 2 where we make our DIY cotton candy. Please be patient. I can't make it cool down any faster, okay? See you soon. Love you. Okay guys, I have good news. I think it worked. Look, it looks like it worked. So I'm gonna detach this from the thing, and then I will be back in a sec. Okay, so that failed, but we now have this jelly putty, which I think we can actually make into the thing. Okay, and we're kind of nearly there. I'm like stretching it out and folding it, so let me keep going. I would do this on camera, but it's a little bit difficult. Okay, and it's just looking like a corn starchy mess, but I promise we're nearly there. See? It's now like this cotton candy substance, kind of. Should I try it? It's really good. It tastes really good. I mean, I won't pretend it's perfect, but it's nearly there. Like, it definitely looks like it. It's just like, I think we could do with some more strings maybe. Anyway, I tried my best. I'm giving up on this now. You never know. I might try once more, but I think I kind of got it. Or I got it the best I could. Keep scrolling if you're sensitive to anything gross, because what I'm about to show you will make you feel sick. If you've ever thought about getting a hairless cat, please think twice, or 3 times, or 4, just to be safe. I love my cats, but honestly, nothing has prepared me for the amount of oil they leak. And I'm not just a random person who got hairless cats because I thought I would look cool and saw that they were very cute. I have other pets. I thought I was prepared. But because my cats are mostly active at nighttime, I've not been sleeping in my room recently. I've been sleeping in the spare room, and they have destroyed my bedding, so I'm gonna show you. So this is how my bedding should look, lovely and white, but this is what my cats have managed to do in about 5 days of using my bed. Tell me why this looks like a girl has got into my bed with way too much makeup on and smeared her face all over my sheets, and then it's turned like this. Or a guy, you know, everyone can wear makeup. But yeah, I don't know what to do. Should I get darker bedding? But then if I get darker bedding, is that kind of gross because then I can't see the dirt? Or should I just buy my cat a wig and then we won't have a problem? We just found an abandoned petrol station in the middle of nowhere. So look, we were just driving along and we found this petrol station from like, I don't know, 50 years ago or even longer. And it's completely abandoned. And is that a car? Let's see. This is super creepy. But let's see if they have... Oh my gosh, they even have a fridge from where they had snacks, and then you would like come into the petrol station, pay for your petrol, and then get a drink. My dream is to actually one day buy something like this and then like refurbish it, or I don't know, just buy it, turn it into a cool house. Okay, so we're walking through. Oh, they had a car wash for £3.50. And look, this is so weird. The phone and the till are there. John, I found the till. Let's see if there's any money inside it. I don't think there's any money in the till. Okay, guys, I'm running out of time, but if you want me to break this open, make sure to tell me.
Buy these balloon raindrop cakes.
Okay, I love bubble tea, right? Like boba, where you have the little pearls and everything like that. But that is the world's largest boba ball I've ever seen in my life. I know they're called rainbow drop cakes, but they literally just look like boba. So all we've got to do is start with some balloons, and we need to give these a good wash. Okay, and in her recipe, she uses agar powder, and I do have it somewhere, but I can't find it. So I'm just going to use jelly, and I'm pretty sure this should work. If it doesn't, I can do it again with agar powder. I'm just really late for the gym, and I'm in a rush. So I'm just mixing it all together with a teaspoon until the jelly powder is completely dissolved. Now we're going to pour some sprinkles into our balloon to make it look nice and pretty. There we go. And then I just found in the cupboard, we've got some like fake eyes. So I'm going to add a few of these too, because why not? And fingers crossed this works. If it doesn't, it's fine. I do have the right powder somewhere, but I have a feeling jelly should be just fine. Okay, and now for probably the hardest part of all, which is pouring the jelly mixture into the balloon without burning myself. Oh dear. Okay. Yep. Ow! Okay, so I'm doing one more just to be safe. Like this. Okay, and now we have our two little balloons. We're going to put these in the fridge, and I will be back in about an hour when I'm back from the gym to show you guys. But I am going to try this with the agar powder as well, just to be safe. So in February, I went to Japan and I finally got to try tanghulu. But it was so expensive. For 3 strawberries, it was like £20. And I'm pretty sure it's extremely easy to make, so we're going to try and make it. I'm going to make a few different ones, but for the first one, we're just going to make it completely strawberry. And we're going to put lots of strawberries onto our skewer, like this. Okay, so I've made a selection of different types of fruit sticks. And by the way, I leave the leaves on strawberries because I always eat them. And now we're going to make our sugar coating. Okay, and now I've put lots of sugar in a pan, and we're going to whack that on a heat and let it melt. And that's literally it. So something that costs £30 is actually only 2 ingredients. And for anyone wondering, here was the result of the giant boba from my last video. It looks gross. I'm stirring the sugar with a spoon to stop it from burning. Okay guys, I added the water and now I'm coating the fruit with the sugar. I'll be back tomorrow with the result. Okay guys, I'm magnet fishing today at the harbour, so we're going to throw in our magnet and see if we find anything. Okay guys, so I'm going for the first throw and I'm just going to throw it as far as I can. There we go. Okay, and now we just trail it along the bottom of the seabed and hopefully it hooks onto some things. And we're actually at a harbour, so there's lots of metal around. Okay guys, we're going to pull it up. Okay, and we'll see if we got anything. Usually you can tell as soon as it hits something because it feels instantly heavier. Okay, so I don't think we've got anything. Okay, we've gone in for a second throw and we're going to pull it up. There's so much oil here, it's so bad. Okay, we're pulling it up again and I don't think there's anything, but oh my gosh, can you see all of the little clams along the side? Guys, I'm actually going to grab some mussels and we're going to try and cook them when we get back. Okay guys, we're going to go in for the second throw in my part 2. Hopefully we find something. Okay guys, I'm magnet fishing at the harbour and we're going to throw our magnet in a different spot to hopefully find something. Okay, we're going to throw our magnet in right by the boat so that hopefully there's a little bit more chance of finding something that's made of metal. Okay, we threw it in. Okay guys, now we are gonna pull it up very slowly. And okay, we've hooked onto something and I'm hoping it's just not the side of the harbour because there's actually tension on the rope. Like you can feel it's stuck, see? Okay, and now we're gonna slowly pull it up and my friend is helping me because it feels a little bit heavy. I don't know if you guys can see, but I can kind of see something. Okay guys, we have actually found something and it's quite heavy, but it just looks like a little box, but we're gonna pull it out and see what's inside there. I'm pulling it out in my next video because I'm running out of time here. I'm magnet fishing at the harbour and we just found something. Okay, so I think it is just a box, but it's really heavy, probably because it's filled up with water, but we're gonna pull it out. And I don't know what that heart thing is, but I think oh no, that's a lid. Okay, go. My friend is helping me pull it out. Okay guys, we found a box. I can't get it open, but I'm just gonna let the water come out of it so that we can actually like take it home. And I can actually hear stuff inside. So I'll be opening it once I'm home and hopefully we found something that's worth some money. I'm building a zoo and I want to show you all the animals. First up, we have Pongo, my platinum... Ouch! And that's what happens when you have pet foxes. Anyway, I have Pongo, my platinum fox cub, who is very territorial over his food. And because he just ate, that is very much normal fox behavior. And that is just one of the reasons why foxes are not pets. And here we have Rosa, a silver fox cub, who is literally the same species as Pongo. She's just a different color variation. And I haven't even touched her yet. She's definitely becoming more tame, but because she isn't used to me yet, I don't want to stress her out. I'm letting her settle in and she'll come to me when the time is right. And right here I have Jessica, or Jessie LaRue as we like to call her, and she is an albino Bennett's brown wallaby. Jessie, no one wants to see your bum. We want to see your beautiful face. Yes, we do. And then right here we have Tinny, or Timothy LaRue, who is Bennett's brown wallaby, but he is not albino. So they are actually the exact same species. And they are all the animals I actually have up here, and then I have my other animals at home. And I say that these are all my pets, but then I say they're not pets. And that's because these animals are not for most people to keep. Anyway, like and comment if you would like a part 2. My hairless cats leak oil and get blackheads, so we need to give Twiglet a little bath. And look, if you look under her chin right here, you can actually see the blackheads. See those black dots? They're blackheads, the same as we get. And it's not gross, disgusting oil, it's just on a bigger level. It's actually just sebum, which is exactly what we leak. We are the same. Yes, we are. And if you want to be put off owning Sphinx cats, this is oil that they've leaked onto a blanket I put over mine to protect my duvet. It's actually pretty gross. And now I'm just going to fill up the bath with some lukewarm water, and we got them this sticky mat so that they don't slip when I bath them anymore. Okay, and it's just a shallow pool of water because I like to use the shower to rinse the bubbles off. This is what I use to wash their skin, and guys, when in doubt of what to wash your pet with, use Aveeno Baby. It's soft, sensitive, and should never do any harm. So I'm just going ahead and lowering Twiglet into the bath, and I'm literally just holding her like that to stop her jumping out. Oh my goodness, she looks so cute. Okay, so take note of how clear the water is now, and I'll show you guys it in a second after I've given her a nice scrub. I use this exfoliating glove and just bubble up and scrub that dirt. And to be honest, for a cat, she is very well behaved in the bath. Okay guys, and now it is time to rinse all of the soap off of Twiglet. So I've just rinsed her off, and look how mucky the water is, and you can see all of those little chunky blackheads in there. Yuck. And now Twiglet is all clean and dry, it is time to clean out her ears. So stay tuned for my next video where I do that. I'm building a zoo and we just finished the fox enclosure. So as you guys know, Rosa was in need of a new home, so we quickly finalized their enclosure so that it was safe and secure for them before. But today we finished putting all of the bark down and we added some trees, some little hides like this one over here, that one there, and this one here. We've also got 2 completely separate feeding areas, and then we're going to buy some nice plants that can also go in here. But for now, it looks pretty good for the foxes, so I'm going to get them and let them into their new home. The foxes are loving their new environment, and they're currently scrummaging around and finding the little treats that we've hidden. Because of the gate, it's hard for me to film Pongo. Hold on. Pongo, come on, baby. Pongo, come over here. Look. Hello, handsome. Pongo is so focused on finding treats that he is not interested in me. But they love it, and I'm so excited for them to just make it their own and find their own little hides, and we can add lots more different things. I have a ton of enrichment ideas, and I've ordered a load of stuff to just add those little finishing touches, but I think it's safe to say the foxes like their new enclosure. And by the way, when I say I've finalized it, this is still a temporary enclosure. I'm actually making them a nice run with fencing. It's just there's a lot of complications with that because we've got to make sure it's escape proof. Anyway, stay tuned for updates. I'm sorry that I was inactive for a few days. I was away in England. I love you lots, and we have some really cool plans. We've started doing some crazy things, so I can't wait to show you. Bye! I just bought my first house, and I want to give you a house tour. So, this is my lovely new mansion. And what makes it funny is that I'm in a Home Bargains car park. But this is where I'm living right now, right here at Home Bargains. And it's very cool inside. We've got seats, these can turn into a bed, we've got an oven, sink, fridge. I've got a whole bathroom with a shower, toilet, and a wardrobe. It's perfect. And of course I'm only joking, this is not my new house, but it's going to the land because I'm gonna use this as a tea and coffee room and as a place to prepare the food for the animals. Anyway, I love you all, and I actually really love this. I can't wait to do little live streams like right here while I make the animals breakfast. And what is so funny is the fact that I'm genuinely in a Home Bargains car park. So Home Bargains, don't worry, we are moving out. But yeah, I love it so much, and I feel like after seeing this, I would totally live in a caravan. Like and follow if you would like a full tour, and if you have any refurbishment ideas for me, let me know.